a secret.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mr. Jim Perkins, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, I wonder if that's how Elvis always felt.
Probably was, yeah.
I think he might have felt a little better than.
Where's your cape?
Well, hey everybody, this is I'm Jim Perkins, and this is
Mike McAdoo.
Mike McAdoo. I always forget that.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just met.
Good to be met. Mike and I have known each other for getting close to 30 years now. We met each other at the Shoji Tabuchi show back when it really, when he built that theater first started.
I was playing guitar for him, and you were singer.
I was a singer. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Jim, how did you get discovered for that gig anyway? Tell us that story.
Crazy that you would ask me that.
Well,
I had my own band and traveled around a bit, like I know that you did, and got tired of traveling, so my uncle and aunt entered me in a contest called That's Showbiz Contest in Branson. It went during the off season, and Branson wasn't quite as big as what it is now. So I went down, and it was kind of like a Star Search type of show where they'd have 6 contestants every Monday night, and if you won, then you would come back for different rounds. And there were, I think, probably 80 different singers, and it went on for about 4 months, probably 3 or 4 months. So in the finals, there were 6 of us, and just through me, I had a lot of money then, so I was able to pay off the judges. And so I got lucky, and I won the contest, and Shoji and Dorothy saw me in that and hired me. But I didn't think I was going to win, because that night there was a little girl, 9 or 10 years old, who just was amazing. She did "You Ain't Woman Enough to Be," what is it? To Take My Man.
To beat my man.
That's it, not to beat my man.
What was her name?
Her name was Leanne Rhymes. I don't know whatever happened to her, but
Well, she's just one of those that kind of went under the radar, probably.
yeah, under the radar. Actually,
but you went on to work for Shoji. See, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would have met you had I not been there.
That's true. Yeah.
And but I remember at the end of the contest, I went over and sat with Leanne and her mom, and I thought, well, she probably brokenhearted, and I realized she traveled around, was already, 3 weeks later she was on with Ed McMahon on Star Search and won on there and everything.
Yeah.
So I didn't want her to feel bad, and I said, hey, Leanne, I'd have voted for you if I had a vote. And but I just don't want you to be disappointed. Don't think about giving up or anything. And she said, why would I give up? I go, oh, I don't know. I thought you might be upset or something. And she said, no, not really. I knew from the very beginning you were going to win. I said, well, how did you know that? And she said, man, you've got the biggest Adam's apple I've ever seen. That's why. Yeah, which
you thought she was going to compliment your singing.
Yeah, well, I assumed.
Yeah.
No, it's just, I'll tell you why, because you've got the biggest Adam's apple I've ever seen. So, you play with a lot of big stars through your career. I mean, the Osmond Brothers, T.G. Shepherd, Colin Ray.
Of course, Shoji Tabuchi.
And
I guess that just shows that I can't keep a job.
No, I guess not.
Keep hopping around. Journeyman musician.
Right. Now, a journeyman musician.
I guess so.
I didn't even play for them. Now, you told me a story one time. One of my favorite singers is Tommy Overstreet. What was that story?
The story was, and Tommy has passed away. He passed away a couple of years back, but we were friends, and he lived in Branson for a long time before he moved to Oregon with his family. And this was one of my most embarrassing moments on stage, if not the most embarrassing. We were hired to play a gig in Delavan, Illinois, which is one of those blink, you'll miss it type of places. Well, it's in the winter time, so it's super cold up there. This was one of these 3-act deals where you had the local band, and you had Tommy Overstreet, and then you had Keith Whitley was going to close the show. So we get up there, and this is not the embarrassing part, but just a little side note on this. We get up there, and the promoter tells Keith Whitley, hey, these folks are here to see Tommy Overstreet. Well, that didn't go over too well with Keith Whitley, because he just had Miami, Miami, which was the #1 song, and that had only been out a few months, if even that long. But anyway, so that was kind of weird. So the first band played, and then of course Keith Whitley went on second, and then we went on last. Well, before the gig, Tommy, besides doing all of his hits, he wanted to do a Merle Haggard tune called My Own Kind of Hat. I wasn't used to playing acoustic electric on stage. I just usually brought my electric guitar, and I had one guitar and I played it the whole night. But he said, well, now this needs an acoustic electric. Well, I had forgotten when I learned the song, it might have been the night before, it was just like a last minute add-on thing, you know. I forgot on my acoustic electric I had tuned up a half step, you know, to go with the record or whatever, to go with Merle Haggard's key. So we get up there, and this is during the concert, and the drummer counts it off, and it looks like I'm playing in the key of D. And you know, you can imagine what it might sound like when I'm a half step off with the band, you know. So we stopped, and Tommy said, hey, let's try that again. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm still correct. So we kick it off a second time. It's even worse, you know. And we stop again, and the bass player's counting frets, going, am I in the right spot? And the piano player's looking at his hands, and of course it was me. That's the fastest I ever tuned up. Okay, sorry guys, let's go again. Of course, in the meantime, I'll never forget this. You know, Keith Whitley, what a great singer he was. He was over in the wings looking at us. He had one of those dusters on. You know, you remember the dusters?
Oh, yeah.
He was going like this, had his hands on his hips, going like, yep,
I knew it.
So you guys are opening, you guys are closing the show, huh? Okay. But that's my story.
So you sure Keith Whitley didn't tune a guitar?
You know what? That could have been. Yeah.
I can't see you making a mistake like that. Speaking of good ones, how about you do a little instrumental for us?
I'll do a little gospel tune called Just a Closer Walk with Thee.
I'm going to get out of your way here.
All right.
How wild you get.
Yeah.
So Mike, we're working on a new country album.
Yes.
We've done 3 or 4 albums together, all of our original songs. And how much total would you say we've made off of all this?
Oh, at least if I had to guess, $42.
Oh, that's about right. It was under 50, I know that. So we're going to try something different and do some country songs, some standards everybody knows and loves.
Some cover stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully y'all will like that. We don't have the album named yet.
No. Just name a couple of tunes off there. You're singing what?
Broken Heartsville. Was always one of my favorites. Cheating Heart.
Right.
Long Black Train.
Love that song.
Josh Turner.
Right.
And
I've got Poncho and Lefty. And I'm going to do, speaking of Keith Whitley, I'm going to do I'm No Stranger to the Rain. That's going to be on there. So it's going to be songs that you all recognize, and we'll have it out on the internet. And or as the preacher said, the inner tube.
the internet.
He was actually trying to say internet, but he said if you look on the inner tube, anyway. So we'll have it on CD, baby, and probably iTunes.
Yeah, yeah, iTunes, Amazon, anywhere fine digital music is sold.
Boy, what a commercial! I'll tell you what.
So as we go out, I think we should show the people, if anybody's watching, our video Isabel.
Yes.
Remember that we did that 7 years ago.
And we won. What was the deal? We won some kind of little award overseas, didn't we?
We won what was called the Indie Track of the Year in the Netherlands at a big radio station over there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. So
and they had a little interview that we pre-taped and they put it on the radio over there.
They wanted us to come over and be there live. They had an hour-long countdown show of the runners-up, I think 10 songs or whatever, and they talked about it. And then we, of course, won that. Remember, Leanne Ryan's got second place on that.
2.
Yeah, that's not true. Anyway, enjoy Isabel, and we'll see you on the next little show that we're doing here. Adios.
past 9. I sit there in her big red chair and I never wait in line. Today was gonna be the day I sang her my love song. No more playing make-believe, but Isabel, oh, Isabel is gone. She's more than just my barber, or the chick that cuts my hair. She's the one who hears my problems. She's the only one, and I'm the lonely one. She's the only one who cares. I should have told that girl long before today. Maybe if she knew the truth, she wouldn't have